Hi guys! Welcome back to the Alfred and Pia channel. Today, I'm going to teach you 3 creative ways of how to cook with your leftovers. I'm sure lahat tayo nangyayari yun, di ba? Let's say tonight we have pochero or adobo, and then tomorrow you still have, pochero and adobo. Of course, you don't want to eat the same thing 2 or 3 straight days in a row, di ba? Medyo boring yun. Pero ayaw nyo rin namang sayangin yung food dahil hindi okay yun. Mag-start tayo with my first creative recipe. It's called the Arancini. It's my take on the Arancini. It is a classic or traditional Italian dish. It's a rice bowl. Okay, so pakita ko sa inyo yung leftovers ko. So, nung isang night, this is like a 2-day-old pork, tawag dito, pata front. So, front siya nung pig. So, yan ang leftover number 1. Tapos, meron akong leftover rice. So, ito yung isang main ingredient natin. And then, I'll walk you through the other ingredients that we need. You need breadcrumbs, all-purpose flour. In Italy, they would use mozzarella. Pero tayo, quick melt. Tapos, meron akong leftover rin na cream cheese. So, ginamit ko rin siya. And then, meron din akong, from my pantry, yung shiitake mushroom, which I rehydrated in boiling water. Tapos, yan, chop ko siya finely. Tapos, meron din akong finely chopped onions. 2 onions yung ginamit ko. And you also need 2 eggs. 1 for the making of the balls. And then, next is for the dredging. Kailangan nyo rin ng second egg. Kaya we need 2. Ito, this pan is already hot. So, you need your extra virgin olive oil. Sabihin natin, for sauteing, 2 tablespoons. That's 2 to 3 rounds pan. Low fire lang. So, we start with our onions. And please be careful not to overcook your onions. You just want to make them a little bit translucent. Ayaw nyo ng brown. Okay. Nakasan natin ang konting fire. Then, I'm going to add my rehydrated shiitake mushrooms. Ito, nabibili yan sa grocery, dry siya. Nakapack siya, pero dried siya. So, what you do is, you boil a pot of water. Pag rolling na yung boil, add nyo yung mushrooms, and then you just let it soak there for about maybe 30 minutes. So while you're sauteing, you just season it with a little bit of, I use rock salt. So the sauteing part will take about 5 minutes. I would say mga 5 minutes yan. Now that the onions are a little bit translucent, pwede na natin i-add yung pork natin. Now I'm going to use some of the pork for our other recipes. I'm just gonna use a portion. Guys, remember, this is not the traditional arancini recipe, ha? This is my version or a riff. Sabi nga nila, a riff on the arancini. Now, I encourage you to be creative. Tingnan nyo check nyo yung ref nyo, yung freezer nyo, yung cupboard nyo. Ano yung mga meron kayo dyan. Dahil I'm sure you can create your own version of this. Pero for sure, kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng leftovers. At saka sigurado din ako na meron kayong leftover rice, di ba, after a meal. Sa Filipino, anong tawag sa leftover rice? Kasi yung lola ko tawag niya bahaw bahaw. Of course, in Italy, they would use risotto for this recipe, pero tayo, bahaw. Or leftover rice. Guys, walang exact recipe to, ha. So, you eyeball it. Tatansyahin nyo siya. And you try to see what you have in your own kitchen na pwede nyong i-rehash bowl natin. Now, make sure that you have clean hands kasi you will need to use your hands dito sa next step. So, I'm going to add an egg. So, yung egg natin will act as our binder. Okay? So, you mix it in well. Now, you can use kahit anong viand na meron kayo. You can even use chicken, you can use beef para dito. Or if you're vegetarian, you can use vegetables like carrots, corn, kahit spinach nga pwedeng ihalo dito sa arancini. Now, what I do is I use yung pang-scoop ng ice cream. So, kuha ko ng isa, then pack it well. Start na tayo form ng balls. So, you pack it well. Then, yan, ganyan siya. Alright, so I finished making the balls. Itong batch ng arancini, I put it first in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes para mag-set siya. So, nagkaroon siya ng parang, like crust on top. And then, it's really bound together na yung ball. So, we're gonna start dredging. Okay? So, we start with the flour. So, flour muna. Do the egg roll. And after the egg roll, dito tayo sa breadcrumbs. Now, maraming available na kinds ng breadcrumbs sa market, but me, I just use the Japanese breadcrumbs. Now, because I'm using lang a small pot, I'm gonna do maybe 2 at a time muna. So, gently cradle the arancini into the very hot oil. Kasi pag masyadong madami, hindi magki-crisp yung rice ball mo. So, you fry this, deep fry it for about 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 6 minutes. Take out the first 2 arancinis from the pot. Guys, it's very, very hot. Very, very hot. So, let it rest first. Gawin nyo, maglatag kayo ng napkin dyan sa plate para ma-drain ng konti yung oil. And then, I'm going to add second pair of arancini balls or rice balls. Alright, so while our arancinis are frying, I'd like to talk about the sauce. Kanina, before you guys arrived, I prepared this tomato arrabbiata sauce for our arancini. Actually, you can use naman any sauce that you have. Pwedeng cheese sauce, ketchup. Pero parang feeling ko kasi bagay yung arrabbiata. Yung arrabbiata means, in Italian, it means angry or spicy. Kaya, I use our overripe tomatoes kasi nakita ko meron kami sa ref. Sayang. I'm going to show you our semi-finished product kasi dalawa pa lang sila. But, more or less, ito na siya. Our riff on the Italian arancini. Hope you like it with our arrabbiata sauce. Hi guys! So, yung next dish natin is medyo Mexican naman ang natin ngayon, ang flavor na gagawin natin. Ngayon, kaninang lunch, ang ulam namin was chicken adobo. So, meron pa kaming natira. Kaya yun ang gagamitin ko para dito sa ating wraps. So, first step natin is, I'm going to show you the ingredients that we will need. So, ito, number 1, yung ating leftover chicken. Tapos, gumamit ako ng isang onion that I roughly chopped. Tapos, bell pepper that I sliced thinly na pa-vertical. Tapos, meron kaming avocado from the market. So, gusto ko rin siya gamitin. Tapos, kanina, di ba gumawa tayo ng arancini? So, may natira pang cheese. So, we can add that into our wrap today. Tapos, for the topping, pwede kayong gumamit ng Greek yogurt. Or yung natira natin na arrabbiata, pwede nyo rin i-top yun dun. Mamaya, we'll put everything together. Okay, so we'll start by sauteing our onion and bell pepper. So, unahin ko muna yung, natin, 1 roughly chopped onion. Again, we don't want to burn our onion. We just want to make it a little bit translucent. So, watch out. Huwag nyo siyang iiwanan. Just, continue stirring it dito sa pan nyo. Then next, we add the bell pepper. And Season it with a little salt and black pepper. Tapos, pag medyo translucent na yung onion, tsaka wilted na yung bell pepper, we will add our chicken. Okay, remember, meron kayo dapat bowl. Diba, meron tayong Bokashi composting. In fact, I'm going to put the link dun sa description box so you can go back and watch the Bokashi video again. Then that's it. Turn off the heat. Tapos gusto ko, add ko yung yung leftover cheese natin from the Arancini. Then just let it melt on top of our chicken, bell pepper, and onion mixture. Tapos, after nyan, we're gonna go to assembly line ng ating tortilla wraps. Ito yung ating Greek yogurt. This is readily available in any grocery. Maraming iba-ibang brands. Okay, so I'm going to start with our tortilla. So, what you do is, sobrang simple lang. You just spoon the chicken, bell pepper, and onions dito. Then, you put maybe two slivers of your avocado. Tapos, just put a dollop of you can be generous with your Greek yogurt. This will give that parang medyo sour, medyo tangy flavor, like that. And there you have it. That's our chicken adobo tortilla wrap. Enjoy! I'm gonna taste this one. Next pala natin soup. So, just stay there. Alright, so for our third and final creative recipe for cooking with your leftovers, I'm going to make a soup dish for you. Remember the pata front that I used for our arancini? So, meron yun mga bones, diba? Tsaka yung mga fat niya. So, hindi ko yun tinapon. I'm letting it render here in my pot. That's where we will get our stock. Okay? So, medyo nagbo-boil siya siguro for the last 20 minutes. So, nag-render na yung fat. And I'm guessing na maraming flavor dito sa stock natin. I'm going to add our onion and garlic to add more depth to our stock. So, dito sa dish na to, it's all about cooking down all the ingredients para come together lahat ng flavor. Okay, so yung meat, yung pork natin, i-add ko na. Ngayon, habang niluluto natin to, hinanda ko na yung glass noodles natin. So, I let it soak muna in very hot water. So, dito muna siya sa side. So, ito naman, medyo Thai, Vietnamese siguro yung kanyang influence. Although I'm using this hot soybean paste, this one is, I think it's always used in Taiwanese cuisine. Pero I think ginagamit din nila to sa sa Vietnam. Again, there is no set recipe for this. I want to encourage you to be creative dun sa pag-cook nyo. So, yung tip ko sa inyo, look into your refrigerator, yung freezer nyo, yung cupboard nyo. Then, I'm going to add almost a pitcher of water. Tapos, we're just going to let this simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes. Charing! I think our soup is ready. So, nandito na, nilagay ko na sa mga individual bowls yung last noodles natin. And I'm going to ladle our very hot soup. So, try to get everything, pati yung mga buto-buto sa ilalim. Those are the yummy bits. Tapos, as a finishing touch, I'm going to put in some lettuce on top. I know you don't really put lettuce in soup, pero I just wanted to experiment and see anong effect niya. There, and then, final touch, yung hot soybean paste natin. Now, you can adjust the heat to your liking. There you have it. This is our... Oh, wala na naman akong pangalan dito. Tulungan niyo na lang akong bigyan to ng, or binyagan to ng name. But this is our pork and shiitake soup with blast noodles. Hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. So we made 3 different creative recipes out of our leftovers. First, we made the Arancini de riso, Filipino style. And then next, we did the wraps, the tortilla wraps with our chicken adobo. And lastly, we made our hot soup with our pata front, meat and bones that we added into the broth. And sana marami kayong natutunan. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. That's Alfred and Pia channel here on YouTube. Please write also your comments down below so that we'll find out naman from you if you've tried these recipes. Sasarapan ba kayo? What other creative ways ba have you tried, using your leftovers from your kitchen or from your cupboard? I'd like to hear from you and I'd like to learn with you. Till our next video, sana subaybayan nyo yung mga susunod pa natin mga videos. Please also remember to click the notification bell down below para malaman nyo kung meron kaming mga bagong videos na lalabas. Bye guys! Thanks for joining me today!